Hey, Squidcoat. Hey, Rara. How are things? Hey, Gene. Well, I just finished work, Gene. I'm on a late shift. I'm not even gonna I won't even be going to bed until 8 a.m. I got 5.5 hours before I even try to go to bed. So, yeah, just not ready for bed yet. So, the fun of working a late shift. That said, I do suffer insomnia pretty regularly. It sucks. I do often have trouble sleeping. Hey, Buttercup. Hey, West Coast lass. For some reason, there we go. For some fucking reason, the Webtoons app on my phone. For some reason, the Webtoon app on my phone decided that it didn't want to connect to Wi-Fi anymore. So I uninstalled it, rebooted my phone, reinstalled the app, and now it's fucking working. Took forever. Got bears out of my window fighting. Ooh, nice. I mean, don't go out there, but that's pretty cool. Bear, yay, bear fight. Start can't see, just lots of growling. Ah. That's a shame. It'd be cute to watch. Be cute to watch a couple of bears play fighting. I suppose if you want to watch If you want to watch a bear fight, go to a gay bar before close. Hi-yo. Get it, bear, because bear is another word. Fucking Grizzly in her driveway yesterday. Bears are cute. Yeah, you get it, because bear is another term for like for big hairy gay men. Hey, Kelly. Yeah, grizzly on the driveway. Yeah, that's you definitely don't want to like go outside when that's happening, but I don't know. I feel like, they terrify you. I mean, they're big and scary. Always have black bears around. Suppose that's what you get for living in bear territory. Live in the boonies in BC. Yep. Yes, I mean, at least, you get great weather most of the year. You gotta put up with bears once in a while, but hey, at least the weather's usually pretty nice. Like, I don't know, what's worse? Bears or freezing cold winter? I don't know. I might take the bears myself. What I have for dinner? Nothing. I'm probably going to end up having another muffin after the stream. Had a muffin for breakfast. Probably have another muffin tonight. Because Sundays, I only have enough. Uh, yeah, so like I only have enough. Frozen. Oh, I haven't had frozen meals in forever. No, I've been rice. Yeah, you're way behind West Coast. Yeah, you haven't been around in a while, have you? No, I got a rice cooker. A couple months ago, I got a rice cooker. So what I'll do is like I'll make myself some rice, and I'll chop up half an onion, half a green pepper. So yeah, rice, half an onion, half a green pepper. Toss it all in the rice cooker, and then once it's cooked, put some sweet and sour sauce over it. Hey, Donor Predator. Hey, Vanna. I mean, cook. Hey, Little Craig. It's a rice cooker. It's hard to say that I'm cooking. But yeah. Yeah, and because it's like half an onion, half a green pepper, yeah, I'm only getting like 2 green peppers, 2 onions, covering 4 days. So I have basically 4 days a week that I can make myself some rice. And then that leaves one day a week where I basically don't have a supper. Why don't I get more? Because like I don't know, it's just one of those things where it's like I don't want to be putting like a full onion in, yeah. I think your chopping veggies is amazing and shocking. Terrible rice shortage. Really? Wow. That's a weird thing to hear that there's a rice shortage. Is it just like bad crops? Like climate change or something? Get a frozen meal or something for that extra day. The issue is like I don't really want to go downstairs. I don't really want to be using the microwave at 2:30 in the morning. Happens every few years or so. Like it's because I mean the microwave just downstairs. Like it's not. I don't have a microwave in my room. About 100 pounds of rice, 248 pound. Like I probably should just get big bags, but I just end up getting small bags. Save money. And plus, I mean, it's like, you know, get a big bag, you know, last like a month or two. Uh, yeah, so I'm just getting like 900 gram bags. So like it's just yes, I do rinse my rice. So yeah, like it's just small bag. It lasts like a little over a week. Yeah, it's like a little bit more than a week's worth of. So every week or two, every couple weeks, I need to get another little bag. Um, white. It's just white rice. If I get like if I get just like a, what do I have for lunches? Naps. I nap for lunch. Sam's Club. I think so in some places, not in Cornwall. Cornwall, we have Walmart. Yeah, if I get just like a big bag, you know, it means that I'm not having to pick up. I mean, 900 grams. It's not, it's not nothing. 900 grams. It's a little bit of weight. So every week I'm getting a little bit of, so every week, it's. Don't eat very much. I tend to eat more junk. If I get a big bag, then it's just like I don't need to keep getting little bags every week. So it's you can eat this. I assume that you were pointing to your junk, Vanna. Just buy a pallet of rice. The issue, of course, like picking up like a big bag, it means that like I can't really. Along with the other groceries that I get, a big bag of rice would just be like really heavy. It would suck to carry, like with everything, with the rest of the groceries that I'd be getting. So it's one of those things where, like, if I were to get a big bag of rice, I would want to be getting like just that big bag, just that rice. Taxi. I mean, yeah. But I don't live that far from the grocery store. I am within a reasonable walking distance. So taking a cab just bugs me. I don't know. Maybe come winter, come cold weather. You're buff. I am so not. Need a big container to store it in. True, and I don't. And yeah, I would just and yeah, that is the other thing. I would like. Would suck carrying 50 pounds of rice home. Yeah. Because yeah, as I use the bag, I just like fold the like I don't even like I just sort of do the fold close thing. Steal a shopping cart, and then just leave it nearby. Leave it nearby the cooker. So steal a shopping cart and take it back next time. I mean, it's an option, I suppose, but probably not. You're right. I'm not a thief. Playing Mario Kart for far too long. Is that a thing that you can play it for too long? Not stealing if you bring it back later. I am lazy though. Put you on my TV to go to bed. Well, I'm glad I help you sleep, Vanna. Putting women to sleep has always been my specialty. Yeah, I mean, I would be back, but I mean, I'd have to remember to bring it again. Hey, Uncle Buck. I don't know. I'm probably just going to stick with smaller bags for now. maybe get like some. I did get a slightly larger bag once that lasted a good few weeks. What do you think about Jordan Peterson? I think he's an idiot and a jackass. He sucks. Jordan Peterson sucks. That's good. Nice. Nah, fuck Jordan Peterson. Like, he was always a douchebag, but that time he made like a huge deal about not being willing to call Elliot Page by his actual name. Like when he made a huge deal about dead naming Elliot Page. It's like, oh no, you just fucking you're just a piece of shit. Like, he's just a fucking piece of shit. The world will be better off when Jordan Peterson fucking dies. That's my attitude towards Jordan fucking Peterson. The world will be better off when he dies. Pretty sure Elliot could care less. Oh, I'm sure he could, yeah. Yeah, Elliot doesn't care about Jordan Peterson. But there's a lot of trans people out there who do. There's a lot of trans people out there who don't much enjoy being dead named. And what Peterson was doing, what Peterson was saying, is that it is what he was saying is that it is right and good to dead name trans people. That was what the point he was making. It wasn't about Elliot specifically. His point was about all trans people. It was basically a declaration that trans people shouldn't exist. That's what it came down to. Jordan Peterson believes that trans people should not exist. That they should not be referred to by their chosen names or their chosen pronouns. And he also talked about how the butchers who performed Page's surgery belong in prison. So he also does not believe that trans people should be allowed to get gender affirming surgery. And I'll be honest, anytime I see that somebody supports Peterson, or like some talk show, a talk show host who regularly brings Peterson on, yeah, I think they're shitty. He's a damn psychologist. Not anymore. Not anymore. He's not. Because after telling somebody to commit suicide, after telling someone that they should commit suicide, making him take classes, which he doesn't want to do because, I thought he had. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, all right. So he may not have lost. It's in order. Yeah. All right. So he hasn't officially lost it yet, but odds are he's not going to do the training. Like odds are he's not going to go through that social media training. Tweets complete garbage. Yep. Oh, he's also a climate change denier. So there's that. Won't surprise me if he takes training, but won't agree to keep his message. Yep. Yep, he pushes climate change denialism bullshit. All into God now? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell if he'll take the training because, I mean, like, on the one hand, obviously he's like all about you can't silence me. I don't care. I say what I want. He's one of those I say what I want and you can't silence me. Yeah, he's one of those douchebags. Um, so, like, in theory, the principled thing for him to do would be to not take that training class, to not do that social media training. But is he actually principled? I don't think he is, really. Frankly, I don't think he is particularly principled. Hypocrite if he wants to silence others while saying that. St. Peterson Academy. Yeah, I think the main reason that he won't end up taking the class is because he doesn't actually practice psychology anymore. And he hasn't in some time. Yeah, like the fact, like losing his psychology license, it's not actually going to impact him all that much. It's not going to have a big impact on his career. And in fact, he'll be able to use it to push his grift even further. Like to really like to better sell his grift. So doesn't no, he hasn't. I'm pretty sure he hasn't for a good few years. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, Dr. Phil 2.0. except maybe even worse. Like, he somehow might actually be even worse than Dr. Phil somehow. Yeah, I mean, Peterson makes his living now off, you know, being a right wing grifter. You know, like just podcasts and shit. Like that's how he makes his living these days. Yeah, because like I don't know if Dr. Phil can't stand his daughter Michaela. Like I don't know if Dr. Phil is like, you know, has particularly strong feelings towards trans folk, for example. Like I don't know if he makes JJ, thank you for 21 months, JJ. Like I don't know if Dr. Phil supports or opposes trans people existing. Regardless, I don't think that he's suggested locking, like sending to prison people who perform gender affirming surgeries, doctors who perform gender affirming surgeries. He's not homophobic. Who, Dr. Phil? I mean, not publicly. Never know privately. But yeah, like I was thinking more like for trans folk. I think Jordan Peterson might have actually said, I feel like Jordan Peterson has made like some weirdly homophobic comments as well. Thoughts on P. Diddy? Oh, he's always been just horrible. But yeah, recent events obviously really fucking bad. And yeah, like I didn't really look up all the details or anything, but yeah. I'm glad he is finally suffering some consequences. That's my view. I'm glad that finally, finally, because I mean, people have known for years that Diddy's awful. Like people have known, like it's like I heard fucking rumors about Diddy. I'm pretty sure that I'd seen people talk about him, and like if I was seeing shit, then it was clearly an open secret, which means not a fucking secret at all. So yeah, people have been talking about that asshole for years as being, you know, abusive in every way you could in every way you could conceive. Oh, and also hello, no name. So yeah, so yeah, P Diddy is another one of those cases where it's I am opposed to, I support prison abolition, but I also hope that P Diddy goes to prison for the rest of his life. I recognize that that is hypocritical of me. I accept this. I accept that. Too rich for that? Probably, but he is also black though. It's going to be one of those cases where will his wealth be enough to offset being black? And just in general, like the allegations against him are pretty serious and seem to be pretty well documented. So he probably won't go to prison for life, but I think he will. Like he will end up probably. He is probably likely to end up in prison for at least some period. And hopefully, it also means his career ends up being over and done with. Hey, unlucky. Get Epstein. That probably not. No, I mean it's not like he's gonna like. I will say, I don't buy into conspiracy theories. I do think that there is a very high likelihood that Epstein was very strongly encouraged. He was placed on suicide watch. Yeah, I think Kelly is doing his time. Yeah. So yeah, like I said, I don't think that it was like I can't say for sure one way or the other if Epstein was somebody actually like went in, tied the shit around him and hung him up. Like, I don't know if it was a murder in that sense. If not, I do think there was a strong likelihood that of him being very strongly encouraged to do it. Hey, color purple. As far as Diddy goes, no, I don't think Diddy's going to be in the same boat because I don't think he has quite the same connections. Like, it's not like, I don't think there were as many rich and powerful people hanging out with him. I don't think that, or not necessarily hanging out with them, but like getting involved in weird, creepy sexual shit with Diddy. So like, I don't like, Epstein was like engaging in human trafficking. I don't think Diddy was quite that much. I think he was murdered because he didn't have any loved ones and nothing to threaten him with. He had a wife, didn't he? Can't wait for all the celebrities to be exposed. It's time. Celebrities, businessmen, politicians, yeah, just rich and powerful. That if he truly loved anyone but himself? Probably not. Yeah. Very likely that, yeah, his one true love was himself. That said, like I said, I do think that Epstein was a do it or we'll do it for you type of situation. Yeah, Ghislaine, yeah. Doing time on the same charges. And she hasn't been killed, so I don't know if it's like she's just if she knows less, if she's like less likely to talk, or yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'm cynical enough to suspect that odds are there will never be any justice for the people who are on who were associated with Epstein. And oh shit, guess what literally just dropped? Guess what literally just minutes ago, just a couple minutes ago, was released. Completely just can't change the topic completely different topic. Nothing to do with that, any of that. 100% shift in topic. I'm not sure how many people here are actually going to be aware of what I could even be hinting at. Class of 09, the flip side. The third game in the Class of 09 series. Just now released on Steam. So that's Scapegoat. So that's one person who cares. One whole person. One whole person who's like, oh, yay! Who's watched me play the Class of 09. One whole person who's watched me playing it. Are we playing it together? Yeah, we'll start this Thursday. So yeah, starting this Thursday, we'll be able to play Class of 09, the flip side. Like meant release from prison? No, 100%. Yeah, like I said, 100% different topic. Not even. Yeah. Yeah, 3 minutes ago I got the email. Yeah, like literally 3 minutes ago I got an email saying that that it was available on Steam. Hey, Habibi. In fact, give me one moment very quickly. Grabbed my debit card. I'm gonna buy the game now. $19.49. So this will be a nice little treat for what's my friend code on Steam? I don't want to give it out. I don't want people to be able to see what's on my achievement list. That's what I don't want people. I don't want people being able to see what's on my achievement list, because then they'd see like games I don't want people knowing I've played. Realistically, I suppose I don't have that many. Do I have any genuinely embarrassing games on there? I suppose nothing really embarrassing, but there's also like, I don't want people to know how much time I spent on this or that game. It's like asking someone to see your search history, right? Private selected info, but not even worth messing with. Yeah. And considering I don't play any, like, I don't play any multiplayer games is the thing. Like, it's just, it's not something that interests me. So where can I find my achievements? So yeah, it's one of those things. It's just, it doesn't really feel worthwhile for me to like have share my Steam code or anything like that. Just because I don't do any multiplayer games, and that would be sort of like, I feel like that would be like one of the main reasons why you'd want to share your friend code would be so that you can play, so that people can play, you can play games with people. As just, it's not something that I'm interested in doing. Just play same game for 6 hours straight every 10 days or so. Exactly, yeah. Is there somewhere I can actually see like all of my achievements? Is there anywhere that actually tracks like all the achievements? I found like items, whatever the fuck those are. Found a recent activity. No, I never set up my. I never actually set up a profile. Your boss made you do. It's a weird thing for your boss to demand you do. you're in work and it's boring. Work is always boring. Speaking of work, okay. Have you ever had someone argue with you after you gave them the answer they wanted? Would you recommend to have more fun in the workplace? Cocaine and hookers. Bring your Steam Deck to work. I work from home, so. I was thinking bagpipes. So actually, on the topic of hookers at work, place my brother works at right now, they've had apparently a dude apparently a dude got fired after meeting a hooker at for on his lunch break. Like he went for his lunch break, went out to his car and had sex with a hooker, a prostitute. Being independently wealthy would greatly increase my workday enjoyment. Indeed, same thing, same here. Not the answer they want. It was the answer, but yeah, that I was giving somebody the answer they wanted, and they kept arguing. It's like I think she just went in just with this attitude. Like she came into it with this attitude that everyone was that the world was against her basically. Like she came in with this everyone is against me and I'm fucked no matter what attitude. So wouldn't accept I basically I just I wanted to I was agreeing with them and they just wouldn't accept me agreeing with them. It's take the W. Take yes as the when the person gives you a yes answer, it's okay to be like, oh great. It was so weird that they just that I couldn't get her to accept it. I just couldn't get her to accept an answer of yes, you're fine. I don't know. People are fucking weird. It was a live chat. So it was a live chat. Eventually, she accepted it. Eventually, I was able to get her to accept the yes answer. But it took Like, it was half an hour. I was on like half an hour I spent on live chat with this lady. Yeah, it's like a full half hour. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck are you still arguing with me for? Could not understand it. I could not understand why she kept arguing. Anyway, I'm going to end the chat for tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. So, thanks for coming. What about the history? I mean, that was the story. The guy like went for his lunch break and met a prostitute in his car to have sex with her in his car. What time tomorrow? 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Same time as usual. That's it. Thanks for coming, and good night, everybody.